Hey guys, Hey guys, so when I was editing this video, I realized I completely lost the footage of my intro and also the footage of my outro. That kind of sucks, but I do still have the main part of the video that anybody cares about anyway, so I'm still gonna post it, but I just wanted to come on here for a second and say hi and introduce the video to you guys. So today we're going to be trying out plant-based foundation, and not only is this foundation plant-based, it's also vegan certified, cruelty-free, no parabens, no GMOs, no waxes, no animal byproducts. There's just so many cool things about this foundation, and I was really sad about losing the outro footage because that was the part where I talked about my final thoughts about the foundation and how I thought it wore throughout the day. Normally when foundations have a big like all natural claim like that, sometimes the quality isn't always there, so that's why we are testing it out in this video. And yeah, so I really hope you guys like it, and let's go ahead and jump into the video. So the first product we'll be testing is the Arbonne Makeup Primer. So I'm just gonna open this up, and it has a really nice pump. So okay, that's what it looks like. It's kind of clear, and I'm just going to start in my T-zone. Anytime I'm applying primer, you want to pat it in. You don't want to kind of smear it too much, otherwise you won't be getting the full effect of your primer, because you want it to fill in those pores and those fine lines, and this feels really smooth and nice, so I'm liking it so far. That primer went on really smooth and it feels nice, and I just kind of gave it a minute to sink into my skin. And now we're gonna go in with foundation. So this is the Arbonne Perfecting Liquid Foundation, and this has SPF 15, so that's great. I have two shades here, and I think I'm going to go with the lighter one for today, but I might save the darker one for in the summertime, or I might give it to my mom or something, who knows. So what I'm going to do is just apply this the same way I would apply any other foundation that I own, using a damp beauty blender. This also has a really nice pump, very thin in consistency. So for this foundation, it says, smooth as satin, our dreamy foundation protects, moisturizes, creates the look of firmer skin, minimizes the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, while providing medium to full coverage. So those are some really awesome claims. So like I said, what I'm noticing off the bat is that it's a very thin consistency, which could be a good thing because that means it'll feel really lightweight on the skin. I took about 2 pumps of that and it covered my entire face. Okay, I am really loving the finish of this right now. I don't really think I'm gonna go in with another layer, even though it's not completely full coverage right now. I'm not really going for a full coverage look today, so this is perfect. It blended in really nicely. It does not look cakey at all, and I definitely agree with the claims that it minimizes the look of fine lines and wrinkles, because it's not settling in to any of my fine lines or my pores, and that is amazing. So all Arbonne products are formulated to be pure, safe, and beneficial. So there's no harsh products in here that could damage your skin or dry out your skin. It's all very natural and all very safe to use on your skin. To find a company who really cares about their products being good for you and not just looking good on you is really refreshing, and it's really awesome. So I'm not sure if it's going to go up before this video or after this video, but I'm going to be posting a huge makeup haul filled with so many of these products that are vegan and cruelty-free and good for you, and in that video I'm going to go a lot more in depth about the company and just what they stand for and their ingredients policy and just all of that fun stuff. So if you want to check out that video, I will link it down below. So as far as the foundation, it has had a minute to dry down. I feel like it dried down to just a really nice natural finish. It's not a matte finish, but it's not shiny. So if you have oily skin, then you do not need to be afraid of this foundation. I am going to put this to the test and wear this foundation all day long, and I'm going to keep you guys updated. We're going to see how long this foundation and primer combo lasts, and if it lasts all day, and if it looks good all day, if it looks cakey. We're going to look at all of that stuff. So far my first impressions are absolutely out of this world. I'm obsessed. I think this might be one of my favorite foundations I've ever used. Just lightly touching it on my skin, it doesn't feel sticky or tacky or goopy or anything like that. I feel like even if I went out for the day without any powder or anything, this would still feel really, really nice, and it wouldn't like get all over the place, you know what I mean? So I wasn't planning on showing this on camera because honestly I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, but I also did test out the Arbonne concealer and I am loving it. I am super duper picky about concealers, but I really, really like it. So I think it looks amazing. I applied it under my eyes and in my T-zone just to add some brightness. And this actually really reminds me of the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. I love the way that it brightens up my under eye area. So to prevent creasing and to prevent it from moving around, I'm going to be testing the Setting Pretty Translucent Loose Powder. To test out this loose translucent setting powder, I'm going to be baking with it. Ooh. Okay, well that just got everywhere, but that's okay. It actually has a tint to it, so it's not like the Laura Mercier translucent powder where it's completely white and translucent. It has a little bit of a tone to it, and I actually see some like shimmery, not like glitter, but it's just like a really light, nice shimmer in there. So that should be interesting. I don't think I've ever used a baking powder with shimmer in it, but it does have a really, really nice sifter in here so that you don't make a mess like I just did. And you definitely don't have to bake with this product. You can absolutely just grab a big fluffy powder brush, grab a little bit of powder and just dust it over your entire face and you'll be good to go. But I really want to test this out with baking, so we're going to see how this goes. So I'm going to tap in my concealer under my eyes just to help with my creases. And if you're baking, you want to grab a decent amount of powder. It kind of smells good. Kind of smells like vanilla. So we have that baking. We're going to see how this looks after it sets and bakes and everything, but just looking at it, I'm not sure about the shimmery quality of the powder, at least for baking. I don't know if you want to bake your under eye with that much shimmer. I could be totally wrong though, because we could like dust this away and it'll just be a beautiful, bright, inner glow, beautiful type of look. But as of right now, it looks kind of crazy with all the shimmer on my face. But we're going to give it a minute, we're going to bake, and we're going to see how it works out. I'm just going to let this bake and then dust it away. So I really like it. I think I can deal with the shimmer because it looks really natural and pretty. Really, it's just a brightening, like glowing type of effect, which I really, really like. If you were intentionally going for an all matte type of look, then obviously I wouldn't suggest this powder, but it did set my makeup really, really nicely, and I think it looks good. So yeah, I really, really like that setting powder. Okay guys, so I finished the rest of my face. What do you think? That's about it for this portion of the video. So I'm gonna go about my day, and I'm not doing anything special today. I'm just kind of hanging around my apartment, might go for a walk with my daughter, but we're gonna see how long this foundation primer powder combo lasts, and hopefully it does really well because I am loving the way that it looks at the moment. Hi. I love you. I'm getting Mama's white shirt all dirty. Hey guys. So it's my first check-in. I am on a walk with my daughter. We were just like taking the trash out, and then I have to stop by the office to sign something, so we're just walking. But for some reason today she doesn't feel like walking, so I've been carrying her the whole time. The foundation still feels really, really good. It's not rubbing off all over the place, which is good news. So for now, I'm still giving it an A+, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is it getting cakey? Does it look good? Let me know what you think. Come on, Bubba. Oh, here's a little close-up. This might not make it into the video because I don't know how close up this is, but hopefully you can see the foundation. So still feels really good. Okay, so time for another foundation update. It's been quite a few hours since the last time I updated you guys, which is when I was walking with my daughter around our apartment, and now I have been filming and I've been chasing my daughter all over the place. We kind of had a little bit of a breakdown halfway through our walk, and she did not want to walk anymore, so I had to carry her all the way through the apartment complex, which made me totally sweaty and gross, but I guess that's kind of good for the first impressions. So I did get pretty sweaty chasing my daughter around outside, but even though I got sweaty, the foundation still looks amazing in my opinion. I don't feel like it's caking up at all. So far, this foundation is holding up beautifully. I'm loving the finish. I love the color match. I love so many things about this foundation. So this is going really, really well, and I will talk to you all in my next update. Oh, it's so bright. Oh, it's so bright. So, there's Elena. Elena, hi. Hi, Bubba's. She's getting ready for bed. So I changed into comfy clothes and put my hair up, and I've just been doing some work around the house and cleaning and stuff, so nothing too exciting, but I did keep the makeup on. It's about 6:30 right now, so I have had the makeup on pretty much all day long. So I am gonna keep the makeup on until I go to bed, just to see how it wears, but usually at this point I would be taking off my makeup just because I've had it on all day long. And I wanted to mention, I was looking at my makeup in the mirror, and earlier I was mentioning how the translucent powder had some like shimmer in it, and honestly, after looking super up close, I don't see any shimmer at all. It doesn't look like it's glittery or anything crazy like that. I think really the shimmer is just in there to be a brightening effect. And if you're going for an all matte kind of look, you might not like that powder, but for me, my skin tends to be on the drier side, so I love anything. What? She says, uh-oh. What happened? Oh. So I really am liking that translucent powder. What else do I have to say? What do you guys think? Sorry, the lighting is so weird because the sun is shining through my blinds. Okay, so this will probably be the final check-in before I take off my makeup and go to bed. The foundation looks amazing. I am obsessed with it. It makes my skin look so healthy. Hey guys, so as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I completely lost the footage of my outro. So I wanted to come back on here and share with you guys what my final thoughts about the foundation are. And it kind of worked out even better because now I've been using the foundation for a few days, maybe like a couple weeks now. So I actually have a really good opinion about this foundation. So in the video, as you guys saw, the foundation wore really, really well throughout the day. I took my daughter for a walk and it was a nice day, so I ended up getting like pretty sweaty because I was chasing her around the whole time. It actually still looked really, really good. And after the last clip that you guys saw, I ended up just relaxing and watching a movie with my fiance, and we were just like cuddled up on the couch, and I was resting my face like on his shirt, and the foundation did not rub off at all. And that is like a huge thing that just happens to me. My foundation always rubs off on my fiance, and this foundation did not. I will say that using the primer, foundation, and translucent powder all together as a trio, I think is the best way to use this combo, because I feel like everything just worked together so nicely, and it really gave me that poreless, flawless kind of look, and I just really loved it. And since I've been using the foundation and other products for a while now, I have tested them out using some of my other makeup products and kind of mixing and matching things to see what would work best. And I have found that using the face products all together just gives you the most gorgeous, flawless look. So this foundation wore all day long. It was really comfortable. It wasn't heavy at all. It didn't look cakey. It didn't get overly shiny or oily, and it didn't transfer. My face stayed nice and on all day. It didn't break up. It didn't get patchy. So I am so super impressed with this foundation, and it's actually quite a bit cheaper than a lot of other high-end foundations. Hi. So I really highly recommend the foundation, the primer, and the translucent powder. So if you want to try out any of the products that I used in this video, then I will have the link down below where you can shop for all of these products, as well as a whole bunch of other amazing makeup products and skincare products and health and fitness products. It's just a really awesome brand to shop around on, so I will have that link for you down below. Alrighty, so that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed and will join me for my next video, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye! Honey, give it one more chance. We're in it, honey. Give it one more chance.